Hello, welcome to another Fusion World gameplay video. I'm recording this intro after I recorded the replays. I realized I hadn't re-recorded the intro. It took me a few tries to get this video going right anyway. This is the deck. I only changed one thing from the first couple games I played, and I reduced the 4 cost Vegeta here to only 2. And instead I added a second Zeno, just for the extra combo power. I mean, yeah, based on the last game, I don't think, having the extra 10k would have helped that one, but I really don't remember the game that completely. I'll have to watch the replay. But, yes, the deck for Zamasu, for Pilaf, for Goten, for Bulma, for regular Vegeta, for Kid Trunks, 2 each of Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks, 2 Vegetos, level 3. I only was able to draw 2. 3 Piccolo to get my extra cards back, 2 of the 4 cost Vegeta, 2 Secret Rare Vegetos, 3 Zenos for Elder Kais for Super Combo, 3 Gallic Guns, and 3 Sinister Sickles. Yep. So now we're going to move on to the gameplay. Alright, everybody. This is my 3rd attempt at recording this pair of matches. I forgot to turn the mic on the first when I was actually playing them, and then I forgot to record the gameplay when I was trying to voice over the replay. So now everything seems to be on, and here is my 3rd match in the new season. I think it's against Tournament of Power Goku. Don't spoil whether I win or lose, but you can probably guess. I draw. Start the turn. Not bad. Good start. Thought it was kind of cool that he was playing Roxy or Raxy, Proxy maybe. I forget what the name is, but he didn't play any cards on the field. I'm surprised, but maybe he didn't have anything he wanted to risk losing, or he just didn't have anything he could play. So I just naturally attack. But I didn't want to give him somebody to attack into, so I just summoned him to win my regular Vegeta. 15k is gonna have to get rid of use a couple resources to get rid of him this early in the game. I'll use up all his energy to do it. I just take that one, but yes, I'm definitely not going to be taking a critical hit this soon in the game. So I just combo off that Vegeta. And my turn number 3. Charge Zamasu, because at this point he's probably not going to be of any help. This new Vegeta is awesome, by the way. The bottom deck, the early threats, which is super helpful, especially against Top Coup. So he can't completely swarm you, or can't build up a board super easy. Finally summons 1 drop. Decided to take this just because. Why not? He summons that, and I didn't want to spend my hand to. Plus, I get to weaken since it was going to my discard pile. Unfortunately, it was a super combo, which really sucks. But this is turn 4. I get to use this awesome combo: Vegeta and Bulma, husband and wife. I transform to Super Saiyan, give myself an extra 5k boost, and finally I power myself up even higher to Super Vegeta, and one last boost from Vegeta on the board. I decided to take out the critical guy because I definitely don't want to be avoiding those, and I guessed right that he didn't want to spend the resources to protect it. Alright, I'll just attack him there. I don't want to awaken him too early. I don't want to awaken him. I want him to have to waste resources awakening himself, if possible. And he decides to use the Kamehameha, which actually I was not expecting him to use. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I combo Goten and Trunks, classic pair. To protect myself. I forget what he does next. Oh, he summons a blocker. Vegeta, charge Trunks. I had some ideas as to what to do, but ultimately I figured this was the best option. To send it back to his hand. Sure, it's combo power, but it's only 5k, I believe. Power up again. Start with my lowest, because I'm 99% sure he would take this one since he wants to get to his awakened state as soon as possible. Attack with Vegito. See what he does. Transformation's alright. Expecting a little more for Super Saiyan God, but he decides to super combo to avoid this attack. But the beauty of Vegito is that he can attack twice. Let's see what he decides to do. He decides to dump 2 cards to block that, but I still have 2 attacks to go. One is with my Vegeta on the board, which I'm actually surprised he took. Second is with my leader. It's got 40. He had to use a super combo on something else, but he decides to go with 3 cards, so he must not have another super combo, which is fantastic actually for me because it's less cards in his hand. This is why I get worried a little because he can easily turn it around. Usually I control the board for the time being, but he could turn it around right away. But he summoned Rumshi to get rid of Vegito, wise choice. He decides not to power up, so I just take that one. And he decides to do that, and I decide to save Vegito just so I have another body he has to defend against. It's another card, at least one more card out of his hand. But he decides to surrender, which was awesome. This may not be a fully optimized Vegito deck, but you take any victories you can. Right, I'm going to stop recording right here and then pick up for the next one. But, alright, here we are again. Though I am playing the Nameless Fighter. Playing against the Nameless Fighter. And he's using Vegeta, so I mean, this is going to be the toughest fight I've come across yet. Naturally. I think I'm second player in this one. We'll find out. Yes, I think this was the only time. I've played 4 games so far, and I think this is the only time I've been second player. So I had to charge one of my Bulmas because I don't need 2 right away. I didn't want to give up any of the other cards in my hand. Goten I wanted to keep in case I need something turn 2. And Trunks is always like the optimal first turn 1 to use. I pass, he summons Goten. It's around here that I start thinking that this guy, he must be a brand new player because this looks like a starter deck only deck set of cards. I was going to take 2 damage in one turn, so I just block the Trunks. And I have both Vegetos in my hand, which is awesome. Decide to charge Goten, because I don't need him to get rid of this Goten. Just use Zamasu to bottom deck him. I attack with my leader. I consider playing the Vegeta out of my hand to keep my hand size smaller, but I don't want him to have Zamasu and then bottom deck him. So I decided to keep it in my hand. I take this attack, get my 3 cost Vegito. Thankfully, since he took a life, he couldn't send my Zamasu back to my hand, which meant I could keep my hand size relatively small. Just combo off one of the peel-offs because you always want at least one of the discard pile. Well, almost always want one of the discard pile. Let's see. I charge my Vegeta, Vegito to get rid of his Trunks. No, his Trunks. His Goten. More dangerous threat. I attack into him. He decides to block. Which I don't mind. He got rid of a card in his hand and another. Just one off the board. But I said not to weaken him. Or get him to 4 life, just so he gets to do it himself. Fortunately, he uses Final Flash to get rid of my Vegito to bottom deck him. When he pulled this out, I was thinking, whoa, this guy has definitely been pulling packs, or at least he pulled one pack and got lucky and got this Trunks. I only have one of them still, actually, in all the packs I pulled from Awakening Pulse. But I just block to block that one. To keep my hand size low, and it was the easiest one to block because I knew he was going to awaken. And I take this one, is no point, especially when he powered himself up to 50k. I was surprised he powered himself up that much. He really didn't need to, but hey, no problem for me. You take those. I finally drew a super combo, which is great. So it took me a little while to decide, but I figured I want to keep my energy marker, so I decided to go with the Bulma, with the Vegeta Bulma combo. Power myself up. Vegeta up to 4DK. Decided to take out the Trunks because I didn't want to have to worry about another attack from someone. I thought I was going to actually save him, but the super combo, but he either didn't have it or he didn't want to use it on him. Summons Gotenks, which I didn't even think about him summoning, so that's 2 more cards in his hand, unfortunately. Here I decide to combo with Goten, and right afterwards I thought, oh shoot, I should have comboed with Vegito because I only needed 5k to avoid the attack. So I decided to save him. He's a great attacker. At this point, I was glad I didn't combo away my Vegito. I mean, Goten could have gotten rid of her too, but this one at least bottom decks her. And she's a 10k combo. Best part is that I can use Peel Off, get my Bulma back, and then do that combo all over again. He took that one. I was a little surprised he took that. Probably didn't have a super combo, but he took that one. That was the one I was really surprised he took that one. And this one he had to defend, so those 2 cards he got from being attacked went away. Excuse me. So I got a net gain that round. Used Gallic Gun. So I decided it's not worth saving. So it's one of Vegeta die. Take this attack because why not? I do want to awaken. So it's 5. I got to bottom deck my Vegeta. It's both Vegeta's bottom decked this game. I only have 2 in this deck. I power up. Yep. You know, actually, I gotta remember to. I'll record the intro, showing the deck afterwards. Got to do that. Re-record it. I summon Vegeta because he can't attack twice, so that's 2 attacks he has to worry about. Send his Double Striker back to his hand because I'm not worried about it, since it's 0 combo power. So I only have 5 cards in his hand to worry about. So he's got a super combo, 2 super combos to block both. But he only has 55. So he must have had a bunch of zeros. Maybe had a couple, 2 double strikers like I usually do. Double strikers. But I won my 3rd and 4th match. Sure, this was not an optimized Vegeta deck, but hey, I know how dangerous Vegeta can be. And I mean, he got me down to 2 life. Not that not that I could have survived anyway. But I let him, but still. Still impressive. Anyway, that was it for these 2. Like I said, I'm going to record the intro to this video now. Alright, see you in the next video.